Hello and welcome to the Wednesday, August 21st, 2024 Jupyter Frontends and Accessibility meeting. I'm your host, Eric Gentry. We have a couple of items on the agenda today. Let's go ahead and go to, or looks like we have one item. Let's go to Mike.
Sure. So I have been merging pull requests in preparation for another beta of 4.3 JupyterLab release. Thank you everyone who helped with patching bugs found so far in the first beta version. I have two pull requests of my own, which I cannot self-review. So if anyone has time, one of them is literally 2 lines of code change, so pretty minimal, and the other is 4 lines, so not a lot. I've linked them in the agenda, and I will actually link them in the chat, so that should be, oops, to make it easier for you folks. There is also a vulnerability in JupyterLab that has an open pull request for remediation, and I'm looking for some eyes on that. I don't know whether there's anyone in the call. Yeah, it would be great to get that in as soon as possible, and definitely no later than by the time we release 4.3, because doing a major release with an outstanding security bug wouldn't be great. I'm also following up on the discussions to get tide lift.
Wait, is that security issue a blocker for the release?
No, it's not.
Because I feel like that, as you said, probably I feel like we should make it a blocker.
Well, we can say that between us, but it will be backported to the previous version anyways. So
Okay.
I think we will have a bigger problem if we don't address that before the release than defining what is a security, sorry, what is a release blocker or not. It would be great to have some eyes on that. Okay, so I was saying that I'm also looking at ways to funnel funds from Tidelift, because there currently are JupyterLab packages which receive sponsorship for patching bug fixes, but Jupyter is not getting these funds. And I'm trying to coordinate with EC and get some draft ideas how we could then use these funds to actually fund security-related work, which is a broad term. And I hoped to open a proposal either on the governance docs or as a JEP soon. This will be, or it might get back to the Security Council for consultation. So that we discussed that before in JupyterLab and then Jupyter Frontends. But it might turn out that it will be better to have a cross-project, like Jupyter-wide procedure, how to decide on spending these funds and how to coordinate. Okay, we'll also submit a PR that I was meant to submit last week, but that got derailed because of the security work, which will add a user-facing changelog for 4.3. And once all of that is in, I will cut another beta and yeah, try to spread awareness and get more testing. If you can test, please do. And this is all from me.
Thanks, Mike. Looks like that's our last agenda item. Does anybody have anything else on the record?
So are there any other, I know that I don't see anything on the agenda about this. Release blockers. I just circulated a PR for one yesterday, and I think Mike merged it in overnight my time. Thank you. Should we take a look at those either on the record or off?
I think we can go over all issues of release blockers and not of the record.
Okay, I just dropped the link into the chat. I have to drop before the end of the hour because I have another meeting at the top of the hour. But it looks like there are 5 open release blockers.
Mike, do you want to screen share maybe?
Shall we do that in the unrecorded section?
Okay, yeah, we can push unrecorded. All right, last call. Any other on the record items for anybody? All right, we'll stop the recording now. Everybody brace yourselves.